All right, today we're going to talk tires. We got these KO2s on the one Jeep, got the Firestone Destination ATs on the other Jeep, and we're trying to decide if we're going to get Firestones or another set of KO2s. That's the KO2 footprint right there. That's KO2, that's KO2. So, I mean, they're still digging in quite a bit. And this is the Firestone. That too is digging in quite a bit. There's a decent amount of thread left in all these things, really. I mean, this is it's the Firestones, but like I said, 53,000 miles on them. You can't beat that. The KO2 right there. Yeah, I mean, they still got some meat in them. I mean, I probably could go a few thousand more miles, but I don't like how worn they are in the interior. This is my second set of KO2s in this Jeep here. And they're pretty worn down, strangely worn down, let's say. I mean, yeah, there's not much, not that you can really tell with this tire thing I have here, but there isn't much life left on these things at all. But what concerns me is that they're, once again, they just wore strangely. Like the insides are all chunky and worn out. So those are the KO2s on the 2015 Trailhawk here. And this tire thing is not the one I wanted to use, but it's the one I found. So let's just put this in there. And why doesn't it go like this? Wouldn't that be better if it went like that? But it doesn't. So we have to go like this. So this is fine here on the outside, but then to go to the inside of this tire, if we could somehow get it in there, which I don't understand what they think you're supposed to do here. Like, can't really tell. But that's pretty worn out. And I don't like this choppiness. And of course, these things are crazy loud. And there's about almost 50,000 on this set. But now here, in my wife's Jeep, we have the Destination ATs, which have 50-some thousand miles on them. I mean, look at that. These things have like 53,000 on them, and they are not worn at all. And they're perfect. They're not worn out unevenly one bit. They're totally worn perfectly. And like I said, I got my 40-year-old Sorels on. This is my second set of these KO2s, and both times these things have just worn the same way. They get all chunky, choppy, and loud. So I don't know if it's me. Maybe I should get them lined up more, balanced more. I don't really know. So let's take a look at the front here. These are the Firestones on the wife's Jeep. And look at those things. 50-some thousand miles, and they still have like another 10 to go at least. She got 80 out of the first set of these Firestone ATs, but I think they only make the AT2s anymore, so I don't know what the deal is with that. This is the one on the front. Now see, that is really worn strangely there. Look at that. There's a lot of life left there. But go inside here, if I can fight the snow. Now that's not bad there, but look at way down here inside. Look at how choppy, you can't tell, but this one here is completely gone. Totally gone up there. It's all chunky and gone on the interior. So I don't know, I might be done with these KO2s. Might be done with KO2s. I mean, I will say with the KO2s, when you hit a bump, they do, because they're so heavy, there definitely is an after effect of tire whatever. Lots of suspension movement, noise, etc. But I'm trying to decide if I should just replace these things or not. I mean, I don't drive as much as I used to. God, look at this tire gauge. But that's not bad there. Like, they assume you have a tire that has a groove down the center, which I don't. So look at that. Look at how worn that is right there on the inside. There's nothing left. That's what concerns me with these tires. with these KO2s. And it's the second time they've done this. We got a decent amount of snow. I got about, I don't know, maybe 6 inches of snow here, give or take. Now I could walk you guys up to my Wild Peaks on my old Cherokee. Let's go take a look at that. Let's walk up to the old Cherokee. You can check out the beautiful snow here. Yeah, we got at least 7 inches of snow. So maybe it'd be a good day to drive these things around and see which tires work in the snow and which ones don't. Because might make this decision today, because of course today is the day. This week is the week you can buy stuff cheaper because it's all on sale, because it's Cyber Week. So let's go up here and take a look at these Wild Peaks on the old Jeep Cherokee. Now again, with these Wild Peaks, these things, the old Jeep, these things don't have a lot of miles on them, and they're not totally unevenly worn, but I'm not crazy about Wild Peaks. These are the Wild Peak, the Falken Wildpeak, what is it, AT3s? I can't read that one there. Yeah, AT, whatever. So, I'm not crazy about how these wore either. So, I don't know what to do, but I think I may get those Destination AT2s on the 2015 Jeep. So if you have any thoughts on those tires, let me know. Like, these are not perfectly worn either. These only have about, I don't know, maybe 30,000 on them, give or take, if that. But I don't drive this one much. This is my grocery getter. This is the 01 Cherokee. So I think I may get those AT2s on the 2015 Jeep and see what happens with those. I mean, I don't drive it as much as I used to, but those KO2s, I don't know, I might be done with those. My second set barely got 50,000 out of them, so I think we're going to just call it quits with the KO2s and get the Firestone AT2s. Be done with the KO2s. Why are they all twos? But maybe, I think we're going to start these things up and do a little driving around. Yeah, let's go do that. All right, give me a second here. All right, hold on here. Let's hop in the 01 and fire this baby up. Yes, the check engine light's going to be on, because it's always on, because it's a Jeep. There it is. Warm up and put the froster on. Yes, we got the CD, cassette tape. This thing is ready to rock and roll. All right, I'm going to start my other Jeeps up, and we're going to see which vehicles do what in the snow here. That's the plan. So let's walk down here to the other Jeep. I could actually start remotely, so let's see that. Well, I'm being bombed with snow. What's up with that? All right. I could start these remotely by pressing this button. That's pretty sweet. We'll see how those... Let's try the Firestones first in this stuff. See what happens with the Firestones. Because, I mean, they're okay when they're new, but I wouldn't want to drive through a blizzard in those Firestones. The KO2s, you can go anywhere you want, whenever you want, is the whole point of that. All right, let's clean out these Jeeps right now and go from there. Yeah, we definitely got 7 or 8 inches of snow here. No question about it. No question about it. Broke my little thingy here. know, on a side note, somebody needs to make a scraper that doesn't fall apart. All these scrapers are like 15 bucks. And these things, if you get one season out of them, you're lucky. They just fall apart. So, bear with me as I clean out these vehicles. Oh, there's an antenna there. These are the tires we want to test out right now, is these Firestones. Let's see what these things do here. We know the KO2s can go through anything and everything. I mean, when I used to work at the newspaper, you know, blizzards, it didn't matter. You just drove through whatever you wanted. Didn't really matter what you did. But I don't really have a need to do stuff like that anymore. But I still like to go where I want to go when I want to go there. But I don't know if those KO2s are worth it anymore. I think they're destroying my suspension, is my guess. I don't know. Let's clean out this other Jeep here as well. Scrapers don't work that well. At least the snow is moving fairly easily off the Jeep. Trailhawk, trail rated. I don't know. So what do you think? Firestones or KO2s? I've just grown tired of the KO2s. I don't know why. Probably because they wore so poorly the past 2 years. That's my hesitation about KO2s. Is I'm sick of having them get so loud after 30,000 miles and just wear strangely like that. But the Firestones wear evenly. I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense. So, all right, we're gonna get in the 2014 Jeep, which is the other one. We're gonna see how those Firestone tires do in this super wet snow here. Jeep's a mess, sorry about that. All right, let's get in this thing and see what happens with these tires here. Kick off the boots. Put this in here. Let's put you guys right there. Turn off the radio. So let's see. We're gonna just leave this thing in. Turn that down. Press that button in. Just gonna leave this in auto mode. See what this thing does. Hopefully you guys don't fall off the dashboard there because you're just kind of laying on top of it. You know, like I said, there's 53,000 miles on these Firestone Destination AT tires. And I don't know, when they were new, you know, they went through snow, no problem. Ah, geez, sorry about that. Let's do something with you guys here. You're gonna fall over like that all the time. Let's do this. How's that? Better? You guys happy like that? All right. Let's see. Let's take this thing up a slight hill. Like I said, we're just in whatever mode it wants to be in. I don't really know. Oh, they already plowed the road over here. You know, so much for that test. But, you know, I mean, slamming on the brakes, doing all right. I mean, you know, they're fine tires. I mean, I know when I got these things, I was kind of impressed with how, I mean, compared to the old 01 Jeep, yeah, these newer Jeeps, I hate to say it, no offense to my original love for Jeep Cherokees, but these newer vehicles are better off-road. That old Jeep is so bad. I mean, you got to use four-wheel drive because the damn thing, all right, a little slippage back there. That other Jeep, the old Jeep, is like, you can't use them in two-wheel drive. They're so light in the back that the thing just, you know, slides all over the place. Yeah, these tires are all right. I mean, they're, like I said, 53,000 miles on them. That's not bad. So we're going to park this. Where are we going to park this? Let's back this in here. And then we're going to move the one with the KO2s on it. It's going to be a long video. I don't know if you guys are going to watch this whole video or not, but who knows. Try not to hit my Jeep as I back into this parking spot here. Oh, look at that now. It's slipping a little bit. But again, it's just in, whatever you call it, mode. Auto mode, whatever they call this thing. I don't know. All right, let's turn this bill off. We'll go get the other one with the KO2s, but we know that's going to get through the snow, so there's probably no point. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's drive the old Cherokee instead, because we know those KO2s will go through anything, so there's no point in testing those out. But this one here isn't cleaned off yet. I have a scraper. Yeah, you have a scraper in here. Hold on. All right, there's a scraper here. Let's scrape this thing off a bit. Ooh, sorry about this. Too many Jeeps, if you haven't noticed. I know I should get rid of this old Cherokee, but I just got classic plates for it, so I don't really want to get rid of it now. Supposedly I'll start saving money on taxes and everything else, because of course we have to pay taxes on our vehicles in Connecticut, which is not cool at all. So I don't want to get rid of it now. I'm saving money on taxes, right? I'm not saving money on taxes yet, because we just did that about a year ago, not even. So it takes a while for that to take effect. All right, here we go. Almost cleaned off. Sorry about this. Anyway, you can watch me in action now. This one we're not going to do a very good job with. Alright, we're going to drive this up the street. See what happens with this thing. With the baldish Wildpeak Falken tires. Keep it in two-wheel drive too, so you can see how much fun that is. I don't know where you guys are going to go. You're going to have to go. You're going to fall over for sure right there. No chance that camera's going to stay there. Let's put you guys over here. I think you're going to go crashing. Where are you supposed to mount this camera at? My dashboard? Nope. I'm over here. Now let's put you guys in the, what is this thing? Put you in the glove box for now. So, this is two-wheel drive, obviously. I was going to show you that check engine light that's still on, obviously. Yeah, look at that. I'm already like spinning. I can't even move. I'm going sideways. Because that's what these old Jeeps do. Look at that. It's so funny. It's going sideways. These old Jeeps and two-wheel drive are a hoot. I guess I could pop it into full time. Yeah, these old Jeeps are a hoot, man, and two-wheel drive. I mean, I could do some donuts for you. I'm probably not in the mood to do a donut right now, but I could. And every winter I do donuts as often as I can. There's a slight donut there. So the nice part about donuts is you can do that. I think we're stuck here. There we go. Not stuck, but you know, it doesn't move effortlessly in the snow because these tires are bald and the Jeep is light. But that was fun, right? Do a donut. All right, so I think the decision's made. I think we're gonna get those Firestones later on today and not be in a hurry to put them on the Jeep. Let's see if I can pull pull in here and not hit my other Jeep, because these tires are bald. There's that. All right, let's see here. There we go. Check engine light is on. Let's turn this thing off. Close that up. I think we're just going to turn off the other Jeep, because we know the KO2s will get through anything. There's no point even testing that out, but I will move it. So that's that. So I think we're going to get the Firestone Destination AT2 tires and put those on that 2015 Trailhawk. I mean, I think they'll be good enough. I wouldn't mind seeing them in person before I go and buy them, but I may just buy them online and have them shipped to the warehouse club, because they do rotations and balancing for free. Not that I do that often enough, and that's probably one of the reasons why these tires wear so strangely, is because I don't do that often. But let's move this one just for giggles and see what happens. These KO2s on it. Some country music blasting there. Put you guys on there. All right, let's push this button in. And this is the 2015 Trailhawk with, what are these things? KO2 tires that are pretty worn out, worn unevenly, and they're kind of definitely unevenly worn. So let's do the same thing. I mean, look at all these other Jeeps. I mean, they just go through this stuff. I mean, they really don't care. I mean, I love old Cherokees. I love the look of them, but I have to say that these newer vehicles do go through snow better than the old Cherokee does. No question about it. I know I shouldn't say that. As a Cherokee lover and owner, you can't do donuts in these though. Like, look, if I give this some gas, it doesn't do what the old Jeep does. You can't fishtail around. So, all right, I think we're going to do that with those tires and see what happens. I'll probably buy them today. It'll probably take a few days for them to come in, and we'll have the dudes install them next week or whenever. Don't really care. They can be installed whenever. Doesn't matter to me. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. Give me some thoughts. If you have those Firestone Destination AT2 tires, let me know what you think of them, because I think that's what we're going to get. So let's see if that start-stop is working today. This Jeep, when it sits for a few days, even though it's a brand new battery, it I'll not have my seatbelt buckled. Well, whatever. All right, that's it. We're going to turn you guys off. I'm going to get the Firestone Destination AT2 tires, put them on a 2015 Jeep Trailhawk, and we're going to give up on the KO2 tires. Not a big fan of the Wildpeaks either. Those wore out pretty quickly in my Cherokee, old Cherokee. I mean, the Firestones, they get a lot of miles out of those things. So, I mean, it's going to take me a while to go 60,000 miles again on any of these vehicles. But you can't argue with the facts. So, all right, thanks for watching. We're going to go do something else. Thanks.